Live. Whoop, whoop. Right. Oh, what's going on with that? I'm messing around with another one, and this is all messed up now. Yeah, it doesn't look great, but it will do until I can figure out how to mess around with it. Ugh, what was I doing? Hello. Uh, I've messed up my logo bit at the bottom of the screen. I don't know what I've done there. So that's what's going on with that. Um, I'm okay. Yeah, it doesn't go to the bottom of the thing. Right, that's link to that. Hello. Right. Do we have a new episode to listen to whilst I stream and make pens? Probably bubbly not. Nope. We do have release new releases. Do I want to listen to new releases? Release radar. That's sucker. All right. Is there anything there that I'm wanting to listen to? Some stuff I've never heard of. Or covers I don't particularly want to listen to, or bands I don't particularly want to listen to. Okay, so it's back to the one that I was listening to yesterday. Uh, oh, where is it? Oh, right. 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 So where did the cap for that one go? I swear I did it. Oh yeah, that was one of the ones that needed. Right, so they're now glued in place. Oh, for some reason, right, threads are very stiff because they're gummed up with crap. But I've got the, hopefully that's sorted. So we now got metal work on these to do. They're going to have clips. One is going to have that model clip. One is going to have that model clip. So one is slightly tapered, the other one's not. Right. So it's marking where the end of the hole is, even though I can see it. So we've got to cut those, thread the inside hole there, put a tenon on that, make some clip rings, which are done slightly differently to the other ones, using this bit of metal. Then we have got to file the bit for the bit that comes out so the clip will fit. Then we have to make sure it all fits together. And then when that's all done, we've got to do the sections, and then we'll start sanding. I'm hoping to God I haven't got dirt in the threads on this bit. I can't get that out now. It looks clean. There might be a bit. There's two bits that I can see, which is annoying, but as I said yesterday, my girls have just started getting into putting on nail varnish and whatnot. So I have a bi-weekly gaming session with my friends on Discord, and so I treat those as though I was going down the pub and meeting with my friends. So I get dressed if I'm still in my pajamas or whatever, and sort of do everything as though I was going out for an evening. Yeah, that's what I do. Gives me an excuse to, put on a shirt or whatever, suited and booted. Right, so there's the fridge done on that. So that what we'll find is that the nib will be sort of there, and so when I screw on the tenon, I've got to drill out the tenon to make sure that it doesn't clash with the nib. So again, that nib will be there. So you can see there that the tenon is going to be before the wings of the nib, and so it shouldn't clash. There's loads of clearance room there. So clips aren't hard to fit, they're just labour intensive. 10.7. How long are those threads? Those threads are 720, so we need about 8 millimeters. That was a bit too fast. Better. So 14.65. So yeah, about what, 4 mil. 12.56. There we go. Mother. That hurt. So just done something stupid. So to get this off, I need to hit there. I have my hands there and full whack when like that. So no blood, but blunt force pinching. Happy Friday, earlier time. There goes my Happy Friday song. My Happy Monday song has got a Manchester accent to it. Wait and see which of you get that. So there we go. That. So just gonna have to put a thingy in there. Right, so that is a 6.5. That is way too small. 7.3. No, too small. It's a 9. That's going to be too big. Oh, I must have an 8. That's an 8.5. Isn't that 8.5 small enough? Yeah, 8.5. Good. So, because this is clear, I'm being extra careful. There we go. Jobs are good. So, that's going to go in there. This should fit nicely in there. So this is going to come out about there. So we've got enough room at the end of the cap, the nib. And when it's actually, that's what it's going to look like with the section of the right colour in there. Right, now this one I might have to just cut the end off. So if I'm going to so what I should do is I shall cut so it's going to be 8. So that's going to be into that, and then we'll give a good 12 mil to play with, which will leave. That's 38. I'll tell you what, we'll mark slightly above that, right there, and we'll cut in line with that. Yeah, I'll do. You know what? I'm not in the mood to listen to stories. I'm in the mood to listen to music, so I might well put on that Release Radar thing with all the bands that I don't know. Or I can put on my workshop playlist. These bands I do know. Go there. Do. Why is the sound going all janky again? Because I haven't got anything. Right. Guess we're going through this then. Oh, I hate technology sometimes. I really, really do. I hate technology sometimes. I really, really do. No, didn't want that one. That one. Right. So whack that in there. So we've got 10.7 again.
Plastic in the eye. So 3 mil to go. Whack that straight up to 2 mil. Should be 1 more mil. Yep. Just shy of mil. Right. Looby looby loop. Oh, stupid bleeding thing. And try not to break my thumb. I'm pinching myself a lot at the moment. I don't like it. Hello. Oh, that wasn't a bad guess. So the end of the hole is exactly the end of that set of threads, which couldn't be better if I tried. So what we'll do is we'll cut this now, and then we'll just shape from there. Happy birthday. I would sing, but you've heard my singing voice. It's not great. You're talking like I'm accident prone. So if you're wondering why I keep doing that, I've got a couple of boxes over there, over the other side, over there, against the wall, and I basically just play basketball from here with offcuts. Right, so we've got 2 caps ready for their clip rings, which are going to go in there and there. Just got to make the clip rings. It's a rare time where you'll see me wearing goggles, because plastic in the eye I can deal with. Metal is another matter entirely. I'm just going to face off that. This bit, because there's a step there that I want to get rid of. And as I was saying, goggles. There we go. So this should be theory. Why is that wrong? Oh yeah, because I thought ahead and I thought, oh, I won't turn that down to the right size because it might be different. 1508, 1504. So we go 1510. Goggles. Misty goggles. Non-misty goggles, yeah. Hey, one of those slightly off-kilter goggles because they're a little bit broken. Right, so we're 17, so we can comfortably go for 1 mil, whack it up to 300 RPM. $3.48. That'll do for something. Right. The hole is not centered, so it's wobbling a little bit. It's going wobble, wobble, wobble. But it's fine. $16.67. So if we're going down to, bear with me 1 second. Huh? That was my wife just returning home from a few days away. She's got to do some work, so she's gone back indoors. Right, 15.69. So I need to basically 0.5. So this will be 250 on there. and then you get to see a bit a tool that I haven't used on stream before. I would say exciting, but it's really not. To do with that being so this is taking 0.1 of a mil off what we've just done. So you can be pretty accurate with this. He says, and then the next bit is going to be pure guesswork. Right, so I need to get one of the clips out. Just confirm that the rings are the same size. So these clips do come with their own rings, but I don't like the way they look. I think they look quite shoddy when you just have the thin rings on the plastic. So they're the same size. I'll show you what I mean by about them looking a bit shoddy. So basically it will end up looking something like that, which I don't like. I don't like that look at all. So I chunkify them. It's a technical term. Right, so this, as you see, they're the same sort of tool, but just this is the one I normally use for turning that way and that way. This one I use for turning that way. So it's sort of like a boring bar, but the advantage being the space between there, the cutting tip, and this is pretty much the same depth as that. So I know it's the same thickness, the same depth as the thickness of this ring. So I know that if I go in and this bit here is touching that part of the metal, what I'm boring out is the right depth for the clip ring. So slide that out of the way. So this is where I really need the goggles, because I have to get in quite close to this. Right. Turn that down, check for the ring. It's going to be a really thin one, isn't it? Alright, okay. Right, so that now fits in there. I've made a bit of a lip there. Right, so I can take this one off. Put the parting tool in. So I'm using technical terms today. That's a parting tool. Oh, see you later. Right, so use my finger to line those bits up. So I'm lining this side up with the edge of that, so that when I move it that way, the cut I make, the inside edge of this will be that edge there. So I can measure, I can zero this, I can then move it 2 mil in. And I know that that edge there has travelled 2 millimeters, so that's going to be cut 2 mil. That there. So again, this is literally just to cut the ring. So you can see where I've made lots of rings. Oh, you can't see because that's an eye. I sometimes use, if I'm making bulk a lot of rings, I use this as marking. Sometimes this snags and does that, which is why I stand to the side, because when it does, it shoots loads of splinters that way. When I say that way, I mean towards me. And I have had to pick splinters out of my face before now. It's not pleasant. Careful, easy does it. It's not the sharpest tool in the box, so just got to be careful with it. It will work its way through eventually. Those tips are a pain in the ass to get, so try and make them last. Also, if I stand here, I can see where it's coming through on the inside. And I can see when I need to start, when it's about to come off. Here it is. That's the first one. Right, and I'm going to use my boring bar, the proper one, to just do that. See, technical terms. Where's my doobie? What's it? Here. That'll do. So again, we are going to be going in that way. No, don't fit yet. I think that's about right. Metalwork is not my favourite thing to do on the lathe, I've got to admit. Which is ridiculous because it's a metal turning lathe. Might as well face off this piece of metal. There we go. It's not perfect, but it will do. Goggles off, hey! Paper and goggles. And yeah, tiny bit of metal left. So let's have a look at these. Always get these little remnants, little bits left over because the cutting tool isn't straight, and so it'll cut one edge. So easiest way to sort that out, chuck it in the lathe, making sure not to squeeze the ring closed. And let's get rid of the most part of it like that. This is shockingly bad. Till I go. Yes, I'm going to go with 9-inch nails. I do like a bit of Trent. Okay. So this is where I messed up yesterday and flinged stuff across the workshop. Just gotta file this edge flat. Don't do the other side because you've got that lip that you want to keep. So that's then done. And I've got my file. So this file is the same width as the bit that protrudes out from there. So all I do this is the bit that takes forever. You're filing through metal and you don't have much to work with. Oh yeah, I forgot. The hole needs a little bit widening in there as well. Another file. This one. Just get rid of some of the material in there. Again, that fits over there. That fits through there, in theory. Still needs a bit more taken off. Can stay down there for now. Like I said, they're not hard, just labour intensive. Every time I want to make a clip, I've got to go through all of these steps. It's a pain in the nuts. Right, so that now goes all the way down, but there's a wider bit at the end of the threads here. So I'm just going to, rather than faff about with the plastic, I'm just going to file a little bit more off the ring. When that's clean of crud, that'll be alright, I think. I need to just look at that. Yeah, so it's definitely looks like a bit of faff about the plastic. Huzzah. Right. That one. we go. That should be. What is causing that? Right. This is what I hate about clips sometimes. That's better. There we go. One clip fitted. Right, next ring. So again, just got to do that annoying bit. Right, so fitting 2 clips has added an hour onto making a pen. The pens normally take an hour to make if I was rushing through and doing it on its own. Because that's all we've done so far, is try and fit 2 clips onto 2 caps, because the caps were made yesterday. Okay. There we go. There's the other one. Slightly different designed clips. I tend to only use 2 different designs of clip. For some reason, that's not screwing on anymore. Clear those threads. just dirty threads. So yeah, I tend to use 2 different types of clip. So you've got one the top one, if I can work out which of my fingers are gonna, no, that one. So that one is just a straight rectangle. This one is tapered. So yeah, those 2 pens are almost exactly the same, apart from the clips and the material. So as those ones done, I need to shape the caps, don't I? Would help. I've got to be careful shaping these because I don't have much to play with on that clip ring. And I don't particularly want to have to make another one because, as you've seen, they take forever. Yeah, they're about right. Where's that one? No. Thank you. I do things a lot differently to a lot of other pen makers. I will tell you that. thought I'd cracked it then. Right, sections. Sections. Tend to use Yovo, however you want to say it, Bock. Occasionally use Schmidt. And I tend to, for my stock pens, use the same section shape. Custom pens, the section shape can vary depending on what people prefer. Do I need that? No, I won't need that. I don't need that. I'm not going to need that. I don't need that. I'm not going to need that. Sure, that's there. I could go there just in case, right? I think we'll do the sections, and that'll be it for today. We'll shape the sections, draw them out and thread them and everything, and then that'll be it, because I'll be on sanding, and sanding isn't very interesting to watch. And as there's only two of you here, if there was more people here, I might stick around and do the sanding online. But there ain't. Just need to decide which one's going to be. I have a clear one that's going to be Bock. The blue one's going to be Yovo, whatever. The green one's going to be Bock. Right, so get the box out first. Decide which one's going to be So, Bock. Yovo. Bock. I did hear the sound of cracking. I don't know whether that was just the initial cut of the drill, but I'm going to check it just in case. Don't see any cracks. So how many have we done? 3, 5, 7. Oh, sunny outside. You can see whether this is UV reactive or not. Back in a sec. Yeah, UV reactive, it's gone purple. So there is a difference there. You can just about see. Swear these are the drill bits that get the most punishment because they get used every single pen. exciting tool out again. So I've marked these with the laser so that I know which one's the first one there. The numbers have come out backwards, but well. Great, I meant to concentrate on this bit. Always concentrate on doing sections, threading in sections, because I don't want to mess it up. So if I mess the section up right at the end, that's the whole pen gone to waste. Hello, new people that have turned up. I'm waiting for someone to say something. We'll put it back to normal. There you go. I was playing around with the camera settings before the stream and thought it'd be amusing. That's where I messed up the bottom bit of this screen. Right, so we've got 3 pink clave. I would have a pink clave. More than happy to have a pink clave, to be fair. My daughters would love it. So a blowout. Oh no, I haven't. Oh good. When you drill something out, like this for example, and you drill from this side and you're drilling and you got a thinner wall thickness there. Sometimes if you drill all the way through, this bit will just explode. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw out the back end of all of these first. So I've got the mark on this drill bit. They don't make them in pink. I would have to specifically get pink paint and respray the entire or repaint the entire thing. So this bit that I'm drilling out now is literally just for the spaghetti. I just made a mistake. Where's my oven? Not that one. Oh no, good. I haven't made a mistake. Good, good, good. It wouldn't be the first time I've made a mistake on camera though. Right. So that can go up there now. So this drill bit is for the threaded part of the section. So I can just go in as far as I need to go with that. It's only 0.02 of a mil thinner than the other one, so I'm still putting the collar on just in case. Mistakes are costly. I've recently made a mistake, which is meaning I will have to get a piece of material shipped in from Australia, because I made a mistake on a blank that's no longer made, and so I had to ask and beg and plead other pen makers whether they had an offcut of material. All I needed was 35 millimeters. And the only ones that had it was a guy in Australia, and they are sending me a piece. In fact, I think they're sending me two, just in case. It's because the mistake happened because basically it was a custom job where I was working off an older bit of paperwork, and since that bit of paperwork was written, they'd changed their mind on something, and so I made the wrong version. It was a section shape that they wanted changed, and it hadn't been updated on the paperwork, and so I made the wrong section shape. That's all it was. So I have said to them to ship it back to me. I would pay postage for them to send it back to me. I would then change their existing one, and if I can't change their existing one to the shape they want, I'll make a completely new one. From this bit of material that's turning up from Australia. So I've done my best to make the situation right. And I'm paying postage for all of it, so it doesn't cost the client any extra. It's just annoying on my part. I should have double checked the paperwork. Won't be making that mistake again. But when it comes to a custom work, I try to make it that whoever's ordered it is happy with their pen at the end of the day. even if it has to go back and forwards a few times if they're not happy with the initial work. And I tend to pay postage when that happens. Because, like many things with my business, it annoys me when I have to pay postage to send stuff back that I'm not happy with, so I don't make my customers do it. Because it irritates me. That's just how most of my practices come about. If something irritates me, I'm not going to make people go through that. Right, so that is all the sections threaded. I'm just going to check these JoWo ones because JoWo threads are a pain. Should just be able to turn it like that. Right, so JoWo nibs have a bit of a weak point in the feed, so I tend to check these threads are all okay. So it should screw on without any extra pressure. It should sit nicely. Yeah, so they're all good. Right, so shaping. Put away all of the tools that we don't need. There's a horrible bit of rust there. Not liking that. again, we're aiming for about 10 mil. So I'm just going to chase these threads a little bit. So they're a bit stiff. Right, so that's ready for sanding. So this is custom one. It's got a bit of metal at the end of the section, and it's got a clip. I'm rushing now. You can tell I've got loads of splinters in my flipping fingers. Yeah. If it's a metal splinter and it's magnetic, use a magnet.
I'll say something in a minute. Let me just say, it's got to concentrate doing this because if I file in the face, that would be unfortunate. So, just remember, if you're ever feeling down and crappy about yourself, just remember that there are still people in the wide world that are grown adults that identify as being juggalos.
Fair enough. Pardon me. I think I might have to invest in some more taps and dies. I think after with many years, these are starting to get a bit blunt. So they're very expensive, so I'm very reluctant to do it. Right. Almost done for the day. What time is it? Almost 3 o'clock. Early day. So this is the UV one. I'm going to do that one last. Do the Birds of Paradise one next. It's that one. The shortest one of the lot of this lot so far. When I say so far, they're all been cut to size, so it is the shortest one out of this lot. Right, now this next one should change colour as I'm shaping it. It's done. So that is everything done. So, I'm going to do the sanding offline because it's pretty boring to watch. I don't want to start any more for next week yet. I suppose I could choose the model and the blanks. But this is everything done. Well, these two weren't, but this is all the. These are all the stock pens done this week, so they should be going up to the website early next week. These two are going to have clips, which are there and there. A mixture of Yobo, whatever you want to call it, and Bot. Wait for a minute there. So next week. I've been putting this one off for a while, but I could make my new pen. I could make my new pocket pen with those, but I'm not sure. I might wait on that one. I've got Icarus and Osiris. So Osiris has got 4 facets leading to a pyramid made of 4 facets, obviously, so 8 facets in total for rounded cap. And Icarus has got 2 facets on the back end leading to a flat edge, and then there's a third facet leading up, so it's like the tip of a wing. There's a Brooks blank in there and a diamond cast. And these ones are all my ones, I'm pretty sure. They're like mine. So I could fill those up a bit more. I could do another, put a Brooks in each one. Let's have a look. One of them. Oh, you're flipping kidding me. Oh, well. Yeah, so we'll do an Osiris in that one, and we'll do an Icarus in that one. We should choose Fountain Television couple. We'll use that one and we'll use that one. And so we'll do those. So how many is that? We've got 5 in there. We've got 4 in there. So another one for that one. We'll do a crackling material. And why not? Let's do an orange Juma Osiris. There's an extra one. So that'll be, we'll try and get all that done next week. Actually, we'll do another one. That's full. That's fine. Blank. So we'll do that material. There's an Icarus. Make what in green? I'm confused. So that's next week's lot. My pocket pen. Well, I need to get the prototype back off of Penultimate Dave because he's having a look at it and giving me some feedback. But now they can go under. They can go under. Yeah, I think I'm done. Got next week's stuff sorted out. I'll probably cut the sections for those tomorrow. If I get all this sanded today, I might get them started tomorrow. Pause that because I want that in lots of volume. But yeah, we'll go from there. So I've got next week sorted. We'll try and make 12 next week. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12. Try and make 12 next week with lots of facets. Nothing like pushing yourself. It is my birthday next Friday, so I probably won't be streaming then. But anyway, I shall see you next week. Have a good one. Have a good weekend. Take care. Bye bye.